Hey there, it's Enderverse. Today we'll be diving into a few of my personal best data packs for 1.20.1 up to 1.20.4, this time for February 2024. Enjoy! The Shingeki No Craft adds many things related to the anime, including ODM gears that will help you fly through any obstacle and land smoothly. They are so gratifying and honestly functions even better than some Attack on Titan mods I've seen. Then we have the other side of the war, the Titans. Firstly, you'll be able to turn into 4 main Titans. The Attacker, which is Eren. He's fast and can perform some flexible attacks like low kicks and sucker punching. The Monkey, and in other words, the Beast Titan. He's renowned for his ability to throw rocks like a professional football player. The Cart, which is a Titan specialized in maneuvers and carrying people on its back. And the Colossal, which didn't want to work for me for some reason. Other Titans are planned to be included, and the ones that are already here are honestly quite impressive. And to think this was done using DataPack and some commands is bizarre. With the True Survival Mode DataPack, you'll be able to experience what it's really like to be in survival. To begin, there is no vanilla regeneration anymore. You will have to obtain health through things like throwing logs on a campfire. When you sleep, you will wake up ravening for some type of food, and you will need to consume that food immediately. Torches can now be made using a campfire. Just place a couple of sticks on it. Shortly after, they will pop out as torches. Zombies will be able to drain your hunger bar as well. To counteract that, you can craft the chains armor using chains. Be careful though, they are still as dangerous as they used to be. The Wither boss has now become harder to fight, as it will summon a couple of servants. Though the boss itself is not as immune as it used to be. It doesn't fly as high, so it's within reach. Once defeated, you can expect to receive a couple of netherite ores along with some emeralds and the nether star. Same goes to the Ender Dragon. Although I didn't find any of his minions, but the boss was definitely empowered, as it will spawn these orbs that will lift you high up and slam you to the ground. Once killed, the Ender Dragon drops a barrel containing a cassette, emeralds, and an elytra. Weakening and renaming a Vindicator turns it into a lumberjack. By shearing a polar bear, you may get a fishing net. This will be a helpful tool as it will allow you to fish rapidly. Just place a barrel on a river biome along with an item frame on the top, followed by the fishing net. There are many more features that I just couldn't cover in this small snippet, so I encourage you, my friend, to grab the pack for yourself and give it a try. Three planks and 2 sticks is all you need to craft the new racks. Those will work like an armor stand but for your weapons. You can place them on the ground or on the wall and they will adjust positions. What struck me about this data pack is how it can work with any texture pack you could name. I choose to run it with Patrix and I was stunned with the final outcome. TerraTonic combines 2 incredible woolgen mods, Tectonic and Charlotte. The Tectonic mod added those smooth and massive land masses, and the Charlotte mod decorated the surface with some fascinating biomes and unique structures. The idea behind this data pack was amazing, and I think, as of now, this is the peak of Minecraft woolgen. A functionality I never thought would be possible in data packs was working backpacks, but here we are. This new item is easily crafted as you need a couple of leathers and a string. To start off, you need to equip the backpack by putting it on your offhand slot. Then, whenever you need to open it, just right click it. It will have this sweet animation when you do. And I appreciate the work of the author here. I just think it would have been a better idea if the backpacks didn't occupy the offhand. Mob captains will add a chance of an overpowered mob captain to spawn. Those are special hostile mobs that will be faster, stronger, and more resilient. Once defeated, however, these mobs can drop some insanely good items. And at certain occasions, the weapons or armors dropped by these captains can be illegal, like this protection 2 elytra. Medieval Destiny adds a couple of structures. Some of these structures are similar to the pillager outpost since they can be a sanctuary for these hostile mobs. Within this place is no significant loot, but I find it valuable to settle here since the interior and exterior design is pretty cool. Another structure I came across was this graveyard. This place held one formidable opponent, which is this full diamond armor wither. I think you can already guess the amount of pain this mob will give you if you are not well prepared. But the loot is worth it. Within the DataPack is a strong boss you can summon by defeating all vanilla bosses. Each one of the bosses will drop these fragments. Be cautious with the Ender Dragon though, since you may not notice that the fragment drops very far away from the Ender Dragon spawn. Once collected, these fragments will summon the giant zombie, a horrifying boss that you will have to fight if you are to leave this place. He will be spawning minions left and right. And let me tell you, they are no ordinary minions. Some of these guys can have diamond armors, spears, axes and more. Once defeated, this boss will drop a sharpness 8 sword, so it's worth the trouble I guess. I've mentioned Norse adventure several times on the channel, so apologies for the repetition. It's just so good that I can't ignore it. And lately the author has updated his work to 1.20.4. To construct the ships, you simply need to head to the advancement tabs and follow the exact recipe listed here. Once you collect the materials, just drop them in the ground and there you go. You can choose between 3 different Viking ships. Each will have some advantage over the other. And if you are confused, just craft all 3 and enjoy your new fleet of ships. Gorify is a simple data pack adding new blood effects to the game. This isn't real blood, it's only redstone, so you don't need to install an additional texture pack with it, and you will go berserk if you are fighting many mobs at once, since blood will be all over the place. Realistic item drops is a recreation of the famous item drops mod, but as a data pack, which is even better. This data pack, however, isn't as smooth. You will notice slow dropping animations, and in certain occasions, you may even encounter bugs. I also tested it with a 3D texture pack, and it seems to be working just fine. Village Life is a data pack with the goal of enlivening villagers in Minecraft. They will have different emotions including anger, sadness, and happiness, along with special dialogues. Those dialogues are not based on the now and here, meaning they are just some random phrases. But looking at the functionality of this data pack, there is a lot to add and seemingly endless potential in regards to communication with villagers. Waystones data pack was also inspired by a mod. The Waystones mod, if you are familiar with this one. The data pack offers 4 new Waystones: the Rock Waystone, the Desert Waystone, the Nether Waystone, and the Deep Dark Waystone. When you open the Waystone, you'll see the option to teleport to any available Waystone, no matter how far away it is. Explosion Rebuilder will rebuild any area that was demolished by a creeper. I've seen a mod called Explosion to do the same thing, so it's a good to have a data pack version of it. The sad part is that this data pack is only for 1.20.1. But considering the active author behind this data pack, we could only expect an update coming very soon. To begin here, we'll first need to put together this special crafter. With it we can create all of the amazing new boots, starting with the explosion boots. When crouching mid-jump, you can launch yourself to the sky through a brief explosion. But this is merely the use of the boots. In combat, you can use them to demolish any of your enemies pretty quickly. Just jump on their direction and activate the blast. This is by far my favorite boots, but there is more to come. The dolphin boots will unsurprisingly give you dolphin grace effect at all time. Floppy boots will help you with the elytra by giving you a quick launch. You can then activate the elytra and resume the flight. Pegasus boots can be great when finding yourself in a pickle, since the boots will launch you forward with a speed effect of level 10. And there is the flame boots, which will leave fire trails behind you. Bear in mind that those flames can burn you too, and you will most definitely cause collateral damage on the way. There are many more boots to uncover, and WASD team is working hard to keep their data packs fresh and updated. A special data pack I came across was Zoom. As you might have picked up from the name, this data pack will allow you to zoom in Minecraft. You can do so by simply crouching. There is the possibility to configure the zoom intensity, but you sadly can't replace the hotkey, which can be a deal breaker since every time you crouch, you will zoom in, no matter what the situation. Still, I believe this issue will be fixed soon, due to the data pack being new. Vanilla Origins is a recreation of the Origins mod. With this data pack, you can choose a specific origin that suits your style of playing. There are 13 different origins, each with their own advantages and drawbacks. This data pack is still fairly new, so few bugs are to be expected. Apart from that, it's fantastic for RPG fans. Explorify adds few minimalist structures to Minecraft. The style of this pack is unique. It adds a small number of vanilla structures, but gives them different variety based on the original biome they were spawned in, which means you will find them pretty quickly in spite of the small quantity. The structures extend to the nether with the black spiral structure, and to the end as well with the end shipwreck. One of my favorite structures mods of all time was recently made into a data pack, and it's When Dungeons Arise mod. Unlike our previously mentioned Explorify, the structures here are huge and flamboyant. Within them is an army of hostile mobs, along with some valuable loot chests. As I mentioned earlier, structures here are massive. You'll casually come across skyscrapers like these. And what I've shown you so far are just a few of the many jaw-dropping dungeons you could conquer. Guns ++ is a freshly developed data pack with the purpose of adding some firearms into the game. All of the guns provided here are craftable, and they require specific ammunition to fire. I liked some guns on the data pack, but on the other hand, I really think the pack should use some consistency, since you'll come across 3D guns, but also 2D low quality guns, which can be a turn off. Still, I wanted to give this data pack a try for the good guns. Another pack by the WASD team is More Wands. To start your adventure here, you'll need to create, once again, a special crafter. This bench will help you craft the cores necessary to create the wands. These wands are based on the 7 elements: water, earth, fire, air, steel, lightning and chicken. The data pack boasts an impressive collection of wands, and it is always fun to experiment with such packs on your world. And this wraps today's list. Like and subscribe if you wish to see more of this content. I'm really into data packs this year, so if you think I should try a specific data pack on my future videos, please put them down on the comments down below. See ya in the next one, friend.